Tig Knight run the city, no cap rap news. Back with another one. Again, this time we got that boy DJ Akademiks, man. Was Lil Wayne supposed to be at the Verzuz concert? That's the question. Big Ak said he got the answers, man. He talked to somebody. He got the inside information, the inside scoop. BG said he was sick. He couldn't be there. Somebody else said, Ice said, he wasn't supposed to be there anyway, or he wasn't going to be there. Turk said he wasn't going to be there if Turk wasn't there. So who knows, bro? Anyway, let's hit the transition and find out what's really going on in these streets, man.
I want to react to this as going on, and I try to come with the exclusive news when I can. But I seen people speaking about the idea of Lil Wayne being at the Verzuz. Now, I had said some stuff when I was on the stream with Charleston White about the nature of, or what I heard about what was happening with the Verzuz, and maybe I could clarify because I see people like they've been getting at Ice from Joe Budden's podcast. They're accusing him of just flat out lying or something because BG came out and said something else. And I think the truth is a conglomerate or a mix of a lot of different sides. So let me play it first. If you don't know, the Verzuz went down Cash Money versus No Limit, and notably Lil Wayne was not there. Okay, Turk was not there, but we understand why because
and No Limit won. And we're going to say rest in peace to Young Bleed. It's sad that, he had the biggest stage probably of his life or his later life. And then a few days later, he passed away, man, of a brain aneurysm from what TMZ is reporting. So rest in peace to Young Bleed, man. Let's continue, though.
And don't get along. That's what I would expect. But Lil Wayne, who was a major member of Cash Money, was not there. This was discussed on the Joe Budden podcast, and Ice, who's usually a guy who's tapped into like hip hop and stuff, he brought some information. We're gonna get to BG's Breakfast Club interview after this.
What a great reminder this was. If you missed Bout It in real life
in 97,
it's everything that people say it was.
In 98. That is a fact.
Facts.
And that's like in the Hall of Fame of Timeless Records.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That whole set with Birdman doing, he went on this rant. Nigga, I started this. I started the face tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
That was the Jadakiss moment. That went to #1 stunner. Yeah. He said, yeah, you did. You started that, but I'm from Uptown, and
that fucking Jacquees and Tamar Braxton, I thought it was Tony up there. Shit. Everybody up there. Look at
cool how Act skipped that shit. See, he when he cool with somebody, he gonna skip over the shit where they getting talked bad about. He did that for Birdman right here, but he did that a lot for Drake too. Anytime a clip he want to react to, but they start talking bad about the person he cool with, he'll skip ahead a little bit. So don't pay that no mind. But I peep game, Act. We all peep game. Let's go.
Because I heard the rumors that I don't know if it was Turk was saying it or people were saying that Turk said it. I don't know, but he was saying that, or the rumor is that Wayne said once they was, if Turk not going and y'all doing him like that, I'm not doing it. Yeah, that's what I heard. So I just needed to clear that up. That is not true.
Okay.
Wayne, and I asked, can I repeat this? Yes, you can. Wayne, one, I don't fuck with y'all. I was never doing this. No matter who came. No matter what. I'm not sharing a stage with y'all.
Damn.
I can do verses by myself.
That's
facts.
That's fair.
Well, that's the thing. I was in the house saying Wayne to beat both these motherfuckers.
Wayne, I'm not. I don't need y'all to.
Joe Budden, you ain't say that. Not one damn time. Cut that shit out, man. Let's go, bro.
Versus moment to have a versus, win a versus. So I know.
Yeah, but Birdman and Wayne, and I don't know if there's a thing there, so don't take it from me. But Wayne not coming up.
Okay.
To manage to, I did the Cash Money run when after.
Okay, so that's what Ice said, and he said he spoke to Wayne, which, by the way, I actually don't believe Ice's line. I think Wayne, I do think he spoke to Wayne, and I do think Wayne told him that. But again, I do think this is a very multifaceted type of thing where the reasons why Wayne didn't show up, you're going to hear from different people depending on who's their source. Like,
it be like that sometimes. I ain't taking up for Wayne. Please don't get me mistaken on that part. But it be like that sometimes. Depending on who you talking to, if you want them to know certain shit, you only say so much depending on how cool you is with the person that you talking to, especially on the phone or some shit like that. You just gonna give them a little bit or say what, what you want them to repeat or you want them to believe. You might not tell them the whole truth. You tell them some of the truth or whatever. Then when you talk to your other partner, you might tell him completely different shit and the real scoop. You know what I mean? So you never know, man. You know how the phone game go. Start with one thing, end with some whole other shit.
is going to tell you one thing. And I'm not saying either are more right than the other, but this is what BG said. BG, Lil Wayne. BG appeared on Breakfast Club, and he said, where is it at? Okay.
That's the question everybody wants. Why wasn't Wayne there? That's the question everybody wants.
I talked to Wayne yesterday, man, and I talked to Wayne the morning before, right? You know what I mean?
Okay, so both of these guys are saying they talked to Wayne.
The morning before the verses, and Shorty wasn't feeling good, man. You know what I mean? So because he had a concert at Dre's the same night, and he canceled that as well. You know what I mean? And Swiss was, even hurt behind it, right? You know what I mean? Because for real, that's the reason Swiss pulled the trigger on it. You know what I mean? Because Wayne, agreed,
I heard Wayne orchestrated the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, come on. I mean,
Now we're hearing two different stories, but they're talking to the same person. They're talking to Wayne. Ice from the Joe Budden podcast says Wayne told him, I was never doing that shit. BG saying that, Wayne orchestrated the whole thing, but he felt sick.
Oh, Shorty, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty, he muscle, right? You know what I'm saying? He got muscle, right? So, but, yeah, man, I think it was, Shorty wasn't feeling good because he definitely was supposed to be there, you know what I mean? So, he told me that, he wasn't feeling good and, he had to go to the hospital or something like that, you know what I mean? So, people be thinking that it was, whatever. But at the end of the day, like I told him, man, we ain't spring chickens no more, man, you know what I mean? So, you got to make sure, man, you're healthy, you know what I'm saying? In order, and, get your rest, man. You've been running 35 years.
Okay. Shout out to BG, shout out to Ice from the Joe Budden podcast, and even shout out to Wayne. I will say this, and this is why I said, the game of tell.
I be trying to stop saying, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, and shit like that. But I ain't as bad as BG. That's all he say. You know what I'm saying. He don't even finish the sentences. At least I get through them. Jesus Christ, let's go.
It's so interesting. Because oftentimes, and I love go sources battle. I love sources battles because I like to talk to the most direct and obvious sources. But there is many times that different people could talk to the same person and hear different things. So anytime there's sources being given out, Ak gonna be there because Ak got some good sources too. Now, based on the shit I say, you probably could guess who the source is. But I mentioned this on the Charleston White, stream. Wayne, number one, 100% was supposed to be there. I'll give you some more details that, and again, unless someone just intentionally lied to me, they're the only persons that would be in these rooms that would know these actual things. Wayne agreed to do this with the stipulation of, I don't trust Birdman. Give me my own contract. Everybody else on Birdman contract, or they were contracted, but it's really on some Birdman shit, right? Wayne don't trust Birdman with the money. Let's run it like this, okay? He had a contract with Complex / Verzuz, which is being distributed through Apple Music and whatever the case is. You could kind of already guess where my sources might have came from, right?
Complex, somebody at Complex. I was finna say Birdman, but maybe maybe talk to both of them. Maybe talk to Birdman and Complex, but I know he got the end zone shit at Complex, so they might have been a little bit more forthcoming. But yeah, I wouldn't trust Birdman either. Fuck that. Let me get my own contract player for real. I ain't mad at you, Wayne.
Whatever, let's keep it going. They got the contract. By the way, I hear, and this is where I'm going to bring in the second person, money is wired. So this idea that he ain't supposed to be there, you're not getting a check if you're not supposed to be there. If you didn't sign a contract, all of that. You had a separate contract, you agreed to it, and the morning of, it is told to the people running the event, Wayne is not doing it. Now, that therein lies where you want to believe why he isn't doing it. So the idea that he was never doing it, that's a stretch. He was. There's a contract. Money was wired. That got pulled back because he didn't do it. Why he didn't do it, BG's saying that Wayne told him he was sick. Right? The reason I heard he didn't do it, and supposedly it was a manager. It was a manager it was blamed on kind of like the manager and the people around him, supposedly. That the idea of the Verzuz, as it got closer to the event, Wayne and his management flat out basically said, I don't want to be up there with them old niggas. Why? Wayne still believes he's a guy in current hip hop. Not saying he's not, but being up there with those older rappers is going to make him look like a legacy act and make him look aged and make him look like he's not currently dominating the marketplace. And for that reason,
he should have wanted to be up there because of that Carter 6 bullshit that he dropped. And this would have, made people forget about that bullshit. So I don't get the part talking about he don't want to be up there with them older rappers. That's when he was in his prime damn near or coming of age and shit. So he definitely should want to be that in and erase niggas' memory about that Carter 6 bullshit that he just put out because that shit is trash. That shit is ass, bro. I don't know. Bad decision, Wayne, if that's the case. You made a bad decision. And you is an old nigga. Nigga, what the fuck, man? Shit wrong with that. It's about celebrating your older shit, fam. That's what the whole Verzuz shit's about anyway. So, I don't know what people be thinking, man. Egos is a trip, bro. Egos will have you fucked up every time. But let's go, man.
I want to be up on that stage. So, he was down to do it, despite whatever he might have with Birdman, because he was getting his money separately. He's getting his bag separately. But, as it gets closer to the event, he's like, bro, I don't want to be up there with them old folks. Because reasonably, Wayne is like, is Wayne 40 yet? I think he's like 37, 38. This is what's explained to me. Wayne.
And that nigga looked the oldest out of all the motherfuckers. That's the crazy shit. He look older than Juven, Turk, and BG, all them niggas right now. That's wild. He the youngest and look the oldest. That's just the facts, though. That's the truth. Y'all tell me if I lied in the comments.
And his management team believes he's still one of them guys. And he's still in that mode of being a prime. He's a prime artist. He's not a legacy act. And the verbiage told to me, he ain't want to be up there with them old niggas. And not disrespecting them, but he didn't want to be seen as being old because of what he currently got going on that he feel he's competing currently. Right? So he cancels, and then to address what BG said, where BG says he went to the hospital, from what I hear, I don't know if he went to the hospital, but from what I hear, as per the contract, if you don't perform in Las Vegas at Complex Con, you cannot do an after party, you cannot perform at all. Hence, his performance that night had to be canceled. Okay? Oh, Wayne's 43?
That's what I thought. Talking about some 39 or some bullshit. I doubted that.
Sorry. Apologize. But they're saying that because if you cancel that first event, Usually, like when you're getting big bags like that, like if you're about to come do an arena, you can't cancel the arena to do 10 after parties. Like, especially if Live Nation pays you. Like, they're like, what? Like, we spent money promoting you in this market. Like, them clubs, Dreas did not. This is business, people. Dreas did not spend money. Not that they kind of need to necessarily because Wayne, but they didn't spend no money marketing that Wayne will be in that market. Complex Con versus Thriller. Well, it's not Thriller no more. Network, whatever company that owns it. Now, they spent the bread to promote that this thing is going to happen that we believe Wayne's going to be a part of, that Wayne books after parties for. So, contractually wise, if you don't do that, you can't do the rest. So, he had to cancel that other shit.
I see how egoed and fucked up 2 bags, made you fumble 2 bags, man. I'm sure the Complex Con one was bigger than the club one, but still, you dropped 2 of them in one night. But he a rich motherfucker, man. Been rich all his life, so maybe it don't matter like it would matter to somebody like me. Bullshitting. I'm being at that one, the one afterwards, the one before. Everywhere I can get a bag that whole weekend, I'm getting it. So I don't know what this nigga problem is, man, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all can watch the whole Akademiks interview. The link will be in the description along with the merch. What else going on? Thanks to everybody for the cash apps and everybody's been subscribing and joining the channel, man. We made 8,000 followers, 8,000 subscribers, rather. I really appreciate it, man. Couldn't do it without y'all, man. Y'all keep me going. Share this shit, man. Let other people know, man, to rock with your boy, man. We do real hip-hop shit. Got some rap shit over here. I'm kind of slacking a little bit on my reaction videos because them niggas don't like the profit share, man. So, and I need profit, bro. I can't even lie to you, so. That's why y'all ain't been seeing as many as usual. If you do, you'll see a double up. Where I do 2 of them at the same time. Just, strike, both y'all strike this one instead of striking 2 of them bitches or something. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Tig Knight run the city, no cap rap news. Peace.